Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a Christmas festive theme design, so stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to walk you through today's piece. The whole piece is designed by our expert design team, which makes sure that the brand of the business and the business itself is reflected within the piece of window art advertising. So on the left side is the start of our trail, and this trail is going to end up on the right side to where the Mount Pub is in a little character, in a fun way. I'm going to show you in a minute. But on the left side we have Father Christmas, and this is where the start of the road is, and it's going to take, the road is going to basically break up into these different panels. I'm going to take you through that right now. Father Christmas is here, he's going to have his presents, and he's just starting his journey on the road to the mount. Anyway, on the second window we have this football, and it's inside a snow globe, and these people are really enjoying this snow globe as well at the same time, and it's just showcasing that they will be showing the World Cup going on at the moment. On the third window we have hot food. We have little characters of people enjoying hot food on tables and chairs outside. So that's there. Have sparkles and stars in the sky. Let's move over to this side. So over on this side we're going to have a few dancers. Marta's just putting in some of those dancers, almost like that, kind of like dancing on ice. I don't know, it's a UK TV show, but they're going to be in this kind of like ice bit over here, and we just want to showcase that this is actually a party venue, so people could come and book the venue up. They can book their party here. It's really important because this is obviously one of those things that, you know, they don't sell in massive amount of volumes, but when they do sell it, I'm sure they're very appreciative that somebody comes to book out the whole venue. Here on this right hand side we have the Friday Saturday DJ. It's quite fun because we've got this reindeer with some headphones on and some sunglasses. Wow. Moving on, this is a blank window, and then the final window is going to be this beautiful cabin, which is like obviously like a festive Christmas themed cabin, and some presents outside. So Father Christmas has actually made his delivery. This is going to look a little bit more attractive than it is now. This is just one flat color, and we're going to have the Mount branding on this cabin. So it's almost like saying that this trail leads all the way to the Mount Pub on the right hand side. So as we start to walk down this high street during the festive season, we see a lot of high street businesses not having some form of festive display. Now, it's really important because there's more people coming out on the high street looking to spend their money, therefore more footfall. For businesses, it's really important that they have some form of festive cultural display that empathizes with the modern human being. So this is why we hand paint windows. It's because hand painted is one of the most empathetic forms of modern marketing that allows people to really have that human heart-to-heart connection with the artwork itself, with the businesses itself. Even though that most of this design is actually a white, snowy, Christmas, wintry design, we're gonna work some color into this design by adding little elements that people can come up close to view. So right now I'm doing the little people around this big snow globe, which will be showcasing in a visual way their World Cup. Right now it doesn't look that great. We're just putting that first layer of color in, and then we'll be working more layers on top, and it'll start to feel a little bit more like a fine art piece. This piece right here is uniquely designed because it enables people to see the whole piece from across the road, and that white design is helping bring everything in together. Now this is really important because if you're on across the road on this side of the road, you'll be able to see the full design from left to right and all of the design. However, when we cross the road, hopefully we won't get run over. Let's cross the road safely. Now, as we get closer to the business, we'll be able to see each panel and the unique design inside of those panels, and each of those panels tell a story within itself. So we're here with Rangel, who is the owner at the Mount Pub here in Chingford. Rangel, can you share some of the history of the Mount Pub and why you're so passionate about community here in Chingford Mount?
Well, the pub has been here for about 30 years, and we operated for the last 4 years. It's a family-run pub with a small team of employees. We are quite proud of what we have achieved in the last 4 years, considering the difficulties with the lockdown and COVID and pandemic. We kind of managed to get through those things one way or another. Now it's just kind of getting back to normal, getting back to reality, dealing with all those day-to-day issues that all businesses are experiencing now, i.e. utility costs, high employment costs, and also the high streets are slowly kind of dying and businesses are disappearing. So it's not the easiest time for us, but we are quite decisive to stay here to make it work. That will be probably through what we have learned so far in the last 4 years, and trying to do a little bit more probably than that. And in terms of community, we wouldn't exist here if there is no community. I like to be a part of, get involved, try to help when we can, different charity promotions, different events, working with the local schools in particular. Currently we're dealing with a couple of homeless people who are living on our a main road. We're trying to find them permanent accommodation. That's really overall, in a nutshell, what we do.
And you run a few events here, and you have a few different things going on at the Mount. Can you share some of those things?
Yeah, so you can see now, obviously, that our windows are painted, the flags are out, so there's work up happening. Obviously, going into the Christmas, the busiest time of the year for us, and hopefully it will get busier. We do every Friday and Saturday we have DJs, and we play 70s, 80s music in normally. We change every so often. On the Thursdays we have karaoke. But on the kind of day-to-day operation, we show every single football games that we can. So there's a big football community that comes down to the pub and watches the games. Opposite betting shop, that doesn't help, but it is what it is.
And what do you think about initiatives like window painting? And what do those types of initiatives do to a business like yours?
It's a huge boost. It's something different, something that we done it last year, and we wanted to get it back this year again. It makes a difference. It kind of gives a little spark to the high street. The only thing is, the quality of the work is very good. In the last probably about 6 weeks, it's only once a year. We should be doing these things more often. Once a year, we have 12 months to operate. There's a different events that would happen, and I think we should probably push this particular initiative probably to do it back again for Easter, maybe summer holidays, King's coronation, just something different, something that people will get involved and pay attention to it.
Nice. And how can we find you on social media?
So we are on the Mount Official on Instagram, same on the Facebook. We are heavily involved in our social media. That's how we run our promotions. It's the easiest way probably to do now. So get in touch with us.
All right, thanks, Rangel.
No problem, pleasure.
I really hope you enjoyed watching this video just as much as we love painting this window. Now, if you're a high street business looking to get your window painted for the festive season with a unique piece of window art advertising, do feel free to look in the description where you'll be able to find a link to our very website. We'll be able to give you a free quote and ideas. So, hope you really enjoyed this. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and look forward to seeing you next time.